Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Zelda Speedruns. We've got a Take 2 match in the Cabookey tournament between Gammachuu and matt7898. My name is Jaxie, and I will be your restreamer for this evening. I got some lovely friends with me on comms tracking. I've got Lady Laura Linda. Hello, hello. On commentary, we've got Clear Mouse. Hello, hello. Oh yeah, and also Jamo is here as well. I'm gonna go hide. Commentators, it's all yours.
Thank you so much, Jaxie. And thank you in advance, Lady Laura Linda, for doing the tracking and the restreaming for Jaxie as well. Jamo, it feels like we have been here before. No?
Yeah, having deja vu right now.
Yeah. I think also Matt and Gammachuu. Again, yes, they are here in the winners finals. It's again.
We have to remember like everything we said during that 5-minute escape and just replay it all right now.
Yes. Yeah. Why don't we just take the VOD? We'll just take the VOD. We'll just take the audio and then we'll just play it because surely it will be the exact same, right? That's how randomizers work.
Yeah. But yeah, unfortunate what happened yesterday. It was very generous of Gamma to offer the rematch because, I mean, honestly, it kind of looked like he was probably going to win at that point. But, I mean, it's not a nice way for the race to end. So he did offer the rematch, and here we are again. And hopefully Matt's console and FX pack hangs on today.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Oh no, we're at the 455 is already in danger. I don't know where they were. Did they get lost before they decided to go into escape? Oh, that is well, it's okay. It's just during it's second race jitters, really. I mean, this is really meant to be a best of 1 series. Somehow it became a best of 2 series. And we already have some some easy access, yeah, for glove. Okay, we're still seeing the traditional 1-pot pickup. Now this is again very classic for casual boots. Escape starts. The 455 time, by the way, does account for the 1-pot pickup. The 2-pot pickup, as Jamo kind of said last night in Cabookey, in case you missed it, we have seen people do two pots. It's fine. I'm somehow synced.
Yeah, back to synced.
Yeah.
So yesterday Matt won by like 0.1 seconds. We're not going to cast tower again.
Yeah, did we get this very lame? Like, we're not gonna have to have any fireworks here going on in Escape, and like, it doesn't happen that often in Key Sanity, but like, I don't know, I don't really think doing Escape is really like that bad, because especially if you can get to all the way to like CT1 and CT2, like the both chests, you're just like never gonna do Aga until like the very late. There's no more decision after that as a like thing.
Yeah, since we got this glove, yeah, Gamma will check Lumberjack. I don't know if Matt will do the same thing, but like he'll do it after Lost Woods. Sometimes with the glove, you know, people do this little reverse loop, like Lost Woods into Lumberjack into Old Man Rescue. And I know Gamma will do that. I'm not sure whether Matt prefers to do that or not.
Matt, I don't know. Like last night, I don't really think he diverted from any of his, let's say like normal gameplay. I just don't think he checks Lumberjack in this mode.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fair stance to take. Like, I mean, the early Old Man Rescue is kind of nice little loop because it's like, doesn't really take much more time than if you had the flute. And, you know, it's just an extra check you can get before doing your CAC and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I do see some, like, I see a bottle. I mean, and like, that's already like fairly good incentive to go to CAC. Because then we have a bottle. I mean, but I can certainly, yes, understand if you want like a little, you know, like the whole care package. Maybe we'll get a flute. That's the best kind. And then, I mean, the little Farfetch would be like hammer plus powder. You know, we already have the magic.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you need the bottle to incentivize you. There's plenty of stuff in CAC already. But yeah, I mean, they'll probably just, if they do it, just rescue the old man and then go straight to CAC anyway.
I'm like a little, again, just paranoia. It's almost kind of like having the mirror in your Y item. I'm not really sure which one's worse, but it's like we have this nice, really nice blue potion that we would ideally not like to use like right now on accident. But again, like if you're gonna accidentally push the Y button during escape, which you really shouldn't, because right now it's just a combination of like B and A and like direct D-pad, then like you'd rather accidentally use the potion, right, and not accidentally mirror to a checkpoint and then have to start part of the escape over, and then you just like completely obliterated your 455 or whatever sub 5 time.
Yeah. If we're gonna use one by accident, it should be this one, but I'm sure Gamma also does not want to use it because he would like to have this in case of mimic clips.
For mimic clipping.
In case of pod without bow.
Yeah. I do. Okay, at least we'll be on. Oh my gosh, is that the lamp?
Oh, old man's even in logic now.
Oh my gosh! All right, we got TR big. Looks like in a. Okay, we got a million compasses. Not the good kind. Not the good one, but we do have a million compasses. So. Yeah, I was gonna say though, I don't think Matt clips, at least on a regular basis, so I think Gamma does at least have some parity there. So I don't know if he's necessarily going to be like super, it's not like you're facing like Skelly or like you or or Gem or anyone like that. All right, Gamma though, out of escape, 1 second faster, 2 seconds faster.
It was like 4 seconds faster. It was quite a good escape from Gamma. So this time Gamma's console will crash. That's what that means.
Okay. At least if you get your console crash, can you at least get a little bit earlier, right? Like maybe we can actually just restart the seat tonight as opposed to like we gotta wait until the next morning or something. Oh, that's a cape.
Yeah.
Are we? Oh my gosh, yeah. We're suddenly Gamma is not checking lumberjack.
This is what we expected.
It's gonna be like Mire or something on lumberjack. After both people like don't end up checking it.
Well, I mean, Gamma is gonna check it. Gamma's gonna check
right. He's gonna do Lost Woods into
right
Old Man. Yeah.
Is what faster?
I was gonna ask, like, is it faster to like do Mushroom and then Lost Woods versus Lost Woods and then Mushroom Spot first, or does it just not matter?
It probably matters. I think it's faster to do Mushroom into Lost Woods if you're going back to CAC like Matt is, but I'm not 100% sure. It's probably really close.
See, nothing's on lumberjack, man. Why do we even check? Why does this just? You don't need to worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, last race, Matt, did he ever check it? He did check it eventually.
He did,
but we still basically ended up in. Well, we were CT small and flippers go mode, but like we were gonna go get both of those in GT. So basically, the lumberjack check did not do anything.
Yeah, and I think you mentioned before that when Matt checked it, he was comboing it with North Dark World like Bumper Ledge, and that costs a little bit more time because like you have to incur the screen transitions.
The mirror transitions,
yeah. The mirror transitions, yeah. So, okay. All right, it's very comfy Sankart apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna ask for Sankart, it's not a bad place to ask for it. You get beat up by all those dead rocks by the time you rescue the old man, and you're like, okay, perfect.
Oh, Gamma is actually doing the memes, skipping CAC, or he's going to CAC from the south. Oh, okay. South. No, he's just it's just because he can do it from the south and then save and quit out a blind spot blast, right?
Okay. And we already got bombs, so we don't actually need to farm anything extra. Oh, we got 1 million bombs in the well, so no worries there. Oh, that 300 is that? Are you gonna get it? Is it worth it?
Yeah, that's so awkward. Like probably not. Yeah, he's not doing it. It's like it's just so much time for that, and we have enough for bottle vendor. Nice fire rod. Much easier fire rod.
There's something on pyramid and something on lumberjack or on catfish, so it's really made his routing a little bit more awkward. And maybe today pyramid and catfish will have nothing.
Maybe. You know what's funny actually? Yesterday Gamma blind checked race game, and then today it was something where it like might have been kind of good if you
kind of like you're already there. I guess is it probably faster to blind check race game? Sorry, to scout race game versus actually just like blind grabbing it.
Yeah, I mean it wouldn't be much different, but I guess it's slightly better, slightly more towards peeking it from the south.
It was ended up being some small magic, so got a little bit of Matt's gonna go get the
he did change his mind. I'm gonna go get that. Okay.
Okay, I mean, this is...
Like,
we have...
good,
I mean,
like,
this is very class, you know, for Zora
probably
money.
30 seconds or something, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty nice if it does manage to get you Zora money by the time you get to Ice Rod Cave. Definitely could be a point of divergence here early, though.
Mm-hmm. Are you like 50-50 on like blind checking race game when you come from the north versus south? Or do you just always go and check it and key sanity?
Yeah, I usually just go scout it and key sanity.
Oh, scout it? Okay,
it seems,
okay.
Yeah, it seems common enough that it's not something you need, and it's like such a time save.
Mm-hmm.
But like if it's key drop, that's the time I definitely blind check it because it's just so many small keys. It's just so likely to just be a small key.
All right, well, we're continuing our collection of compasses that do not show up on any tracker except unless you're playing like Enemizer or like Mystery.
Yes, and we don't need to keep track of them because this is doors and not VT, where compasses actually matter for logic. Well, Overworld actually, not doors.
All right, we're not gonna. All right, that one I guess is gonna be one that we're gonna leave behind. So apologies for the viewers in advance. I'm not gonna pick up this one. All right, well,
I guess if he gets a 100 now, then it'll be enough.
Yeah. We do have a glove for what it's worth. Like, if Matt really wants to go farm, which I don't recommend, like if he really wants to go farm up 100 rupees, like he can do it from the 20 rupee cave, but it's like, ugh. That's
he does it like 5 times. Like maybe if we're like 480 or something, then maybe you do it.
Oh, we got mitts here. Yeah.
No money though, so like it seems like he might just not get rewarded at all for getting that 300. Like he might just end up in the same spot as Gamma, which is not doing Zora. Unless it shows up in the next couple checks.
Yeah. Well, so is this a situation for Matt? Like, could you do like, you know, Ice Rod Cave to Hobo to Waterfall to like hope that you can get something? Like some money?
You just do Waterfall to Hobo, not Hobo to Waterfall.
Oh,
20. We only have to do it 4 times now.
Oh my god! All right, there's zero chance Matt's gonna do this. If we were at 480 or 490, like I can see him. I can see him. But then it's still pretty expensive, right? Because don't you have to like do the rock and then you have to go back out and then do the water walk to set up the water walk again?
Yeah. You don't keep the water walk going in there. So if you really want to do that, you have to do it before.
Yeah. All right,
not
so
on 3 pieces of heart this time.
Yeah. Okay, we got Quake, and we have no money. We have a piece of heart.
Yep. So kind of was just a waste of time getting that race game, unless like this money ends up mattering later.
Yeah, Gamma has like, I mean, 120 is enough for like either Village of Outcasts, or like chess game, dig game. Or we can go to pod. Both are viable. I mean, with Mitts access, presumably, we're gonna be good for.
Oh,
okay. Ice Rod. We're gonna need that.
Maybe it was a good thing we didn't have Zora money.
Yeah. Oh. Well, we're gonna be a parody again for Gamma and Bat, because both of them will have that nice little Ice Rod, and both of them end up getting like the full magic drop from Mini Mordrum Cave. So very convenient. So we kind of have like a dual rods. So lots of different ways in order to be able to use things.
We have the cane too, and both rods, and we have the TR big. How early are we going to TR here? And we have a Quake. Like we actually have a million things for TR right now. That's kind of crazy. So Matt just did you just do King's Tomb save and quit? I guess that's, I don't know if it was.
Yeah.
I think faster to just run out of King's Tomb if he wants to go to the mountain than do another save and quit. Not actually sure. Which one is slower? What Matt did or what I? Because normally you do King's Tomb into flute activation, like you don't. Save and quit is slower. Okay, yeah, I assumed so. Otherwise, I've been doing it wrong for a long time. But yeah, also this lumberjack check Matt is doing is like probably slightly slower. Like this ends up being a little slower than the way Gamma did it. I guess one thing is that Matt might go up to Spec Rock now that we've already done South Shore, whereas Gamma is not going to Spec Rock for now.
Yeah, yeah. It's always a hard decision because like the mountain is right now we have no mirror, we have no hammer, we have no hookshot. It's like you just really have like 1.5 checks. As in like you have the one in logic, and then you have like the one you can see that you can't get. Yeah, and it's rough. If you can get like a hammer or something in Eastern, or you get a hookshot or a mirror or something, then it's like, yeah, we have to climb the mountain again.
Yeah, I mean, what you want is to have mirror before climbing up here, or have like hammer or pearl. We have the cape, so that you could at least combo it with Spike Cave.
Okay, nothing on Spec Rock top. That's the one that we can't get, and that is a shield that we're not getting.
Yep, so Matt will now be following Gamma, but Gamma's kind of just pulled a decent lead here now. It's like they've basically done the same things. I mean, Gamma will get that Spec Rock eventually, probably more efficiently.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, like, I don't doubt you. It's like, yes, like Gamma will like probably get that with, you know, some combination of like Hera.
Yeah, I mean, if our progression does end up being like Zora or CT1, you're probably going to Spec Rock before those.
All right, that is a hook shot, so that's an early lead. So especially with going up the mountain, that's pretty good for Gamma. And then Matt will make another trip up there.
Could avoid that trip for now.
All right, good game knowledge by Gamma. The Stalfos actually die for one shot with the fire rod, and like there's no burning animation afterwards or anything, so it's like very quick. See, actually, people, especially with half magic in the gauntlet in the end game, using it for like G2 and G3. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Assume it's faster than the bow. It must be faster than the bow.
Yes. I want to say that like Ravis ended up doing some analysis or something, and then like yes, that is actually faster than the bow, because I think the fire rod comes out faster. Yeah, I mean, assuming. Yeah. I mean, yeah, assuming you don't care about magic and like resources and stuff, but.
Does Matt micro dip? He does not.
He. What was the very first Gem and Telethar tournament? I think it was 80 KDB during the qualifier race, right? Everybody micro dipped Eastern and left their hookshot and compass chest.
I remember that.
Eastern. And Matt also did that, and then I think that was never again.
I remember that. And then Humbug was like a high seed because of that, and then I faced him like early or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I so many people micro dipped Eastern in Keydrop, and I just got utterly destroyed. So. All right, Gamma. First up the mountain. Oh, sorry. First up in Paradox.
Okay. Rewarded for using his fire rod there. Did not cost him anything to lose that magic.
Now we just have infinite magic, basically. Oh my gosh, and we have all this, of this, a lot of money.
It is 5 rupees short.
I mean, we can pick up 5 rupees like anywhere. I mean, there were like rupee crabs, I think, were 5 rupees. So.
Oh, they were, yeah. But wasn't much else there. What's the order of our last few checks? I mean, they all kind of suck. Agina, probably.
How's yeah? Well, I was gonna ask, like, since we have myths here but no pearl, like, is there any appeal to doing Super Bunny? Okay.
There's no appeal to that.
Okay.
Because I mean, we have
Figured I'd
hookshot. Like
ask.
you don't want to waste your time on that. Like when you're not gonna be able to do hookshot cave. And also, it's looking like, I mean, maybe we're even gonna be able to just like go into TR when we are able to do that stuff as well.
Did you see something about CT1?
It's in Super Logic now.
Mm-hmm.
No, it still sucks because like we have a lamp. Like you're worried that your CT small is somewhere, and the answer is CT2 or something. Yeah, I think I agree with going to Agina first out of these options. Or is he going to Zora? Maybe he's going to Zora. No, he's going to Agina.
Oh, okay. I think I maybe just expected people to dash left first and then down to go to Agina, but I mean, I think it
That
ultimately
is
doesn't matter, right?
the normal way. Oh, grabbing that 5 rupees off the crowd there. Good thinking.
Just in case, yeah.
And then this is a save and quit, so I can see him climbing up to Spec Rock after this point. I mean, we're down to like 3 checks left. He might save and quit to Spec Rock as his next option.
Hey, but okay, that's our pearl.
So... We are going to Village. Or are we going to Mountain? You could go to Mountain. He is going to Mountain.
Oh, we're going to do Mountain. Okay, okay. He's going to do some scouting too. You can see what TR is. We cannot get into TR. I learned this from Spoiler, that you in fact need the hammer to get into Turtle Rock, in addition to all the other things that you need for to get into Turtle Rock, like the medallion.
Yep. You also need to mirror or to already have the hammer before. If we get our hammer here, we can not go into TR.
That is true. That is true. Ooh, Matt's taken. We're taking our cue, and we're gonna go check a Castle Tower.
I feel like this is like our worst check pre-Dark World, so I would just like definitely last locate this check, especially because you're not sure if like your CT small is gonna show up.
Yeah, and Castle Tower, I understand we don't have the mirror right now, but I think does somewhat come into play at some times when, like, that influence your decision check Pyramid Ledge, or like, you know, now is maybe a little bit less incentive for you to go, or maybe it's much more incentive. I don't know, but yeah, nothing here in CT1.
Yeah, that was definitely a item that like Gamma was probably not getting for a very long time. So if that was something important, then that could have been huge. So the TR medallion was here.
Oh yeah, like we in fact can get in. Yes, not this trip. For
well, we still need the hammer
reasons.
as well. But
yes,
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Unless we find Mire and hammer like both right here, then we can get in.
Yeah. Okay, Matt is doing Agina before Zora, so wasn't much on the mountain there though. It was like just an ether basically, right? So if Matt does decide to hold off on the mountain, then you know he could get rewarded for that and maybe save that mountain trip.
Yeah, that's certainly possible, but as you kind of said, like maybe it kind of depends on when this mirror is.
He is not going to the mountain, so yeah, that's potentially a decent amount of time back for him.
Right. I mean, Gamma will get some of the time back, because it's not like Matt will just forget all those, like, won't do all those checks. Like, he'll still take the time to do Super Bunny and Hookshot Cave. Yeah, but just not necessarily, like, maybe here we're gonna wait for, like, Hammer or, you know, something so we can combine it with Turtle Rock. A little bit of divergence, though, maybe. Gamma's gonna check. Alright.
Yeah.
Comfort Cave, and Matt's gonna go into Skull Woods. Oh, we're just gonna beat Skull Woods, right?
Yeah, I mean, we have beatable Skull Woods, 0 small keys. So it's a little annoying. We have to drop in there and get locked in. So Gamma decided to just go check that bumper ledge, since I guess it was kind of orphaned if we don't check it there. Yeah, I'm not sure why Matt is not doing map chest first, like just in case it's Skull Woods small or something. Like there wasn't really a downside to checking it now.
Yeah, that's true. Because like Matt and Gamma are gonna both run out, walk out of Skull Woods because they have to. They want to clear out the front, and yeah, so probably just easier in order to just in case get the map chest.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Either way, you're going to have to do map chest and then walk out and drop in. That has to happen either way. But if it happens to be a Skullwood small, then it saves you the back and forth.
What if the skull was big back here? Then you save the time, right? You don't have to go into
then it saves you 2 screen transitions. Yeah, that's true.
It does not look like there's a skull with big back here.
Oh, could be.
Oh, you're right. It can still be a Mothula. Yeah. Pretty out of logic. Because as you said, we don't really have any skull with small keys. But this is also green pendant. And yeah, next time we go back over to Eastern or Pod or whatever, then we can go and just redeem it. Yeah, Matt also taking some time to get rid of his sword beams.
I mean, we have Master Swords, so sword beams doesn't really matter. I guess we also don't have Hammer, though, so...
Yeah.
You're actually just mostly using Fire Rod and slashes here,
magic.
Or spins.
We're trying. Alright, nice job.
Yeah, we actually already have a lot of health, so...
Yeah.
Definitely not too scary. Are we on... We're on Blue Mail as well.
We are on Blue Mail, yeah. Alright, great fights from both Gamma and Matt. Nice shovel, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little awkward here, like, because, you know, we don't have flutes, so it kind of sucks that we have to drop in here and then just run back to village again. But I guess, yeah, I mean, doing the South Darkwold loop without Hammer or Mirror or anything, and you have your beatable dungeon here, like, yeah, I would probably do the same, like, just beat this dungeon and just accept that I have to run back to CAC again.
You know what we're not doing? we're not gonna do the front of Skull Woods, including map chest. Actually,
yeah, okay.
Matt,
map chest
that was a little.
Is just strange to skip. I don't know why he's skipping that.
Yeah, that was. It's also a swamp small, so I mean that's very required. Yeah. Oh, maybe he's just gonna do this. And where's he? Or we're going back.
Go straight back.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know if I...
We still should have done map chest first. Like, what if it was the mirror and map chest, and then you could do... But yeah, I mean, I guess he kind of just changed his mind about checking bumper ledge.
It's fine.
And that kind of worked out the same as what Gamma did. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't really like coming here and skipping the front. Like, I mean, it would save you the run back to CAC, but just so risky skipping all these out of logic checks. I mean, in logic checks.
Yeah, we did get another pod key out of that. That's probably like the best haul, or the best thing. Did we get maybe a GT small key? I don't remember what was here. It was a okay. Yeah, we got a GT small key. Yeah. I mean, and that can prove to be useful. Not certainly right now, and there are like a lot of them. So, but that pod key is probably the most valuable thing that we're gonna get.
Yeah. So now we have 2 pod smalls. We don't have logical access to pod, but we have a bow to splash delete to pod after Hype Cave. So now I'm thinking, like, do we want to pick up the Smith? Like, I would probably just not pick up the Smith and just go to pod on, like, plan to go to pod on this Darkwold loop. Like, it's not in logic yet, but Matt is going to go do this mountain now, so that'll end up being the same for them.
Yeah, pretty convenient, like save and quit point, right? It's kind of like the same as Agina, like we're just gonna go to another save and quit point, so it's a very natural time for Matt to do this stuff. Yeah,
it's like a relatively quick 6 checks. Nice flute. I mean, if he was gonna do it, like, he probably should have done it before Skull Woods, but...
Did not hurt him in this case.
Yeah,
like, there wasn't anything on the mountain, that helped him. Oh no, Matt.
I've been so bad at that block clip too. I always do that same thing. I hate that. I hate not having Mire there. Yeah, this flute actually, I mean, this flute makes grabbing the Smith a lot better, because now we can grab the Smith and run back to CAC.
Because you're definitely, you're coming back. Smith. Right, like you're going to come back to CAC for sure now, right? Because you need to activate this flute.
Yeah, so now it's like, maybe we're not going to pod, because that'll lose the Smith. And pod is not in logic yet, so the main concern is, like, if our flippers shows up, like, I don't know, in Mire area or something, or anywhere, then you know pod is in logic. It's gonna kind of suck if our hammer's in pod and we end up having to do like another Dark World loop to run back to pod.
Yeah. Yeah, hammer to this dungeon, whether it's ice or pod, is extremely, extremely terrible. for many reasons.
Hammer is in ice, true. Was Hammer was in ice in the race yesterday? I've already watched so many other races that I'm like getting seed played.
I don't think so.
Wasn't it in Ice Tea or something? Maybe it wasn't. I can't remember. Maybe that was the Cabookey race ladder race that I did that I'm thinking of.
I don't remember anymore. It's been
right. No, because yesterday we just did ice out of logic, like without the flippers.
Right. Yeah.
I'm thinking of my own Cabookey seed, the ladder seed.
Yeah, it's been quite the rando weekend.
I've seen a lot of ices that you had to go into without hammer or glove recently, though. Yeah. So Gamma is grabbing the smith to just do it with flute activation.
Yeah, this makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. I mean, if he gets the flippers, he could still change his mind and just go to pod and lose the smith. But I don't know if
it's a very like
choose
incremental
to do that or not.
Maybe you can always pick up the smith again, right? It's I guess it would be another Dark World entry, but still, like,
yeah.
If you like decide that you in this case like wanted to go to pod, I think it's a very, again, incremental time loss.
But yeah, we still have like a decent amount of options outside of, like, we're gonna have Mire dip probably, and Mire shed and mushroom turn-in and stuff.
So many compasses. We still haven't found the Thieves' compass, man. It's like every single compass I look at is not. It was? Oh, we did find it. Oh,
yeah, it was
okay, fine.
Probably.
All right, we found our hammer, by the way. It's just here in Hype Cave.
So our pre-pearl ice dippers are not happy about that.
In shambles. Yeah, in shambles.
In absolute shambles. So Gamma is going to, with this hammer...
Pyramid Catfish?
Pyramid Catfish, probably. We can get to pod easily now with our flute hammer gloves, so you'd probably rather just do the smith turn-in with the flute activation.
Alright, nothing on pyramid.
Not gonna get burned by pyramid today.
Yeah. Whenever you run in pyramid early, that's just when it never has anything.
Yeah. We do have beatable ice palace now.
It's true. We even have Samaria to kind of make up for.
Yeah, so it's a pretty good option. Like, we don't have the ice big is the reason you might want to put it off. We also have beatable desert. Did we just get the desert big and...
Desert big was pretty early.
Or no, we got the book. We got the book in Hype Cave.
Yeah. Although, is the deserts, I don't know, is that kind of... Like, you have to go to desert from the front, right? Is that... I guess maybe it's okay since you're going to full clear desert.
Yeah, but you have to go to from the front and without the desert smalls, so...
Small key. Is this a desert small key? Oh, that's a pod key. Well, I mean...
Yeah, so desert's probably not my first option right now. I mean, honestly, ice might be my option right now. Like, yeah, the big key is just in ice, or there's nothing in the ice big chest. There's never been anything...
Oh, we're going to turn the smith from the south. Oh, no. See, he started sank, and then he saved and quit. And then I was like,
he realized... Yeah, he realized he has shovel.
Yeah.
Plus, since he's already done Stumpy, so yeah, he should do shovel turn-in on the way to what is happening.
I don't know, man.
No, he just canceled his dash like 4 times.
Yeah.
He's practicing his hovers.
Do you see what's happening? I cannot believe, by the way,
that's why he was canceling his dash there, because he was trying to use his cape, but it was on cooldown.
I cannot believe this. All right, this is any crowdsourcing for soap for we can send it directly over to California. It's this is unacceptable.
Matt is just saving quitting off of Hype Cave, so saving a bunch of time on Pyramid Catfish here. We'll see whether that pod small ends up mattering later. I mean, to be fair, like this is kind of a good time to do it because we're close to it. We have potions to refill. Like we haven't had a chance to turn in the mushroom yet because we didn't activate our flute yet. Like it is a relatively good time, if there is a good time to do fake powder.
You guys can physically see Matt's sprite, right? Okay, I just want to point out that we can see Matt physically like dashing over to turn in the smith and activating the flute, whereas you could not see this goose. Okay.
Yeah, maybe he's still gonna spam his medallions or something before he gets over there.
Zero chance. I'm going to unsub to Matt if that happens. What key is this too? Oh my god, it's a TR small key.
It's a pretty good key considering.
My gosh. Oh, alright.
Actually, TR is just one small key away from being beatable right now, right? We have the hammer.
I cannot believe this, man. Talk about never getting punished and actually getting rewarded.
Can't wait for our powder to be in the front of TR.
I know, same. That's exactly what I was thinking. It's gonna be like roller room or something, and it's like, oh my gosh. Alright, that is actually, yeah, we can just pile on maybe another advantage ticker for a very, very unapproved advantage ticker for Gamma. I mean, stuff like this happens, right? Like, there were definitely times, I think, in SGL or something, when Magnet, I think, was probably the most famous one. Like, he ended up fake powdering for a Master Sword that, like, opened up basically the entire seed.
I see.
So, yeah.
Disgusting. And Gamma, I agree with this. I feel like Ice is kind of the best option right now. I don't know if Matt will do it. I feel like people tend to really hate going to Ice without the big key. And yeah, Matt does not want to go to Ice without the big key. Like, Desert's not a terrible option. It's just would be better with Mire, better with Desert Small, but...
Alright, we do see that Ice is a pendant. At least according to Gamma's game feed. It's a red pendant, no map. I don't know if you'll actually map check, but like that maybe actually just kind of further incentivizes or rationales like for Gamma that hey, we can actually just be here because like the big key is in GT. So
yeah,
you just basically get those out of the way.
I mean, I don't think you map check that because I don't think that's a big enough reason that it should change your decision on Ice Palace. But yeah, I mean, I think one way or the other, like. Ice is just such a good dungeon to go do, and it's like, what are the chances you get burned by the big key? Like, Matt's just going for the other beatable dungeon that doesn't orphan the Ice big chest. But...
Don't say that with Shin in chat or Smirk.
What happened in their co-op
in their co-op cross phase? Samari was there. That was a little painful.
Well, there was also that cross keys race. Oh, not this dungeon.
Oh my gosh.
That cross keys race today with the Ice double dip where
Hera
Big was in Ice Tea and then Ice Big was in Hera Big Chest.
Yeah, it was so bad. By the way, speaking of GT, we did find the GT big key in Ice Palace, so
it's a good big key. Not like a missable spot. Matt will certainly get that GT big key no matter what ends up happening.
Yeah. If we can suss out like Ice Big on Matt's side, that can certainly be a very nice out. Or one of like, because like as we're kind of seeing, even like disregarding the fake powder play, like Gamma had kind of like slowly but surely built up this like lead. Like, and it wasn't a large one by any means, but it was noticeable. So there are like it's kind of a point, especially with that fake powder and the TR small key. I think Matt would probably be like the underdog in this case at this moment.
Yeah, we've had some funny Ice Palaces today. I think that co-op cross keys takes the cake for like maybe the worst seed I've ever seen in my life.
But it was short. At least.
Yeah, it was like this horrible chain of last locating Dark World for like an hour, and then you just get go mode like almost immediately. It always seems to go like that once you just finally get your glove and suddenly realize, oh, I'm go -1 on those types of cross key seeds. Okay, Matt is now going to Ice. Yeah, so he didn't delay it much. Like, this tournament has made me realize that a lot of people really, really hate Ice without the big key. Like, avoid it like way harder than they should. But yeah, I mean, doing just desert before going there is fine.
Yeah, we didn't see anything in Ice Palace anyway that would have helped Matt in desert as Gamma was picking up the small key. I was like, oh my gosh, is that gonna be the desert small key? And then he's just gonna keep compounding.
Eat your words.
Yeah. But it's okay, it's only a GT small key. So yeah, GT small key, got GT big key, and I think that was really it.
Yeah, there was not really anything here, so having deja vu again, like maybe our flippers is gonna be in GT, and because there was just nothing in Ice Palace and it's a pendant. That would be funny. Although I guess we already know 2 of our pendants, so Swamp was most likely to be a crystal. Gamma's also choosing Mire area over the desert clear.
This would just be 2 quick checks, right? And scouting the medallion, which I...
Well, I think he'll go... I think he'll go in. Like, I don't think you should come here if you're not willing to commit to the Mire dip. Like, it's 6 checks. So I'm pretty sure he'll go in.
Okay. Nice silvers.
Nice silvers.
Oh no, Matt. Having a little bit of trouble here with Icebreaker. Alright. We got there. First try. What if he's gonna skip iced tea? That would be a very opportune time to go and not check that check. If he feels like he needs to cut a corner. Which I don't really think that he needs to. Like, in my mind, I don't know if he thinks that he has done, like, wrong things. Maybe the Castle Tower play. It's probably like, the only real thing that was probably like he took a chance and then didn't end up paying out.
Yeah.
But I don't really think that he's gonna do... I mean, I really haven't seen Matt, like, oh my gosh, I'm so far behind, like, or mentality, like, I need to start skipping like that. Yeah.
Iced tea right here. I mean, yeah, I think it's, like, way too early to make an aggressive skip like that. This is, like, a little bit incorrect route from Matt. Like, most people don't do the correct route when you have Cane and no Ice Big, which is that you should actually do freeze or bomb jump across, go to Ice Tea, and then go out through the right side here, and then go drop down and use your Cane to hit the switch. You've never learned that bomb jump. Do you know any bomb jump? Because then you should probably know how to do. I mean, you just do a normal bomb jump to the right there, except like you stand a little bit near the top of the pit because it'll slightly push you down right.
Are you secretly Julo?
Now you've learned it. Wait, so you only ever bomb jump right to left and never left to right?
That is a vanilla big key to this dungeon from Misery Mire. Holy cow. Like, Gamma
oh my god, was there? I did not see that.
Yes, this Gamma has really, really hit the route here, like, on this seed. You know, there's just some seeds that, you know, let's say tend to play, like, depending on the item layout, right? Tend to probably play towards some people's play style, strategies, or whatever, right? Because sometimes, like, you're just dealt a seed that, you know, is yours to lose. Right? And then you're dealt some seeds that you're just destined to lose, or destined to win, you know, type of thing. And, like, this one, for all of Gamma's decisions, they have worked out extremely well. Yeah, thanks, Josh. Yeah, and I also did see CT1. I didn't end up mentioning something. But yeah.
Oh, I missed that. We also got CT1, okay.
Yeah, CT1, yeah. So we have one Mire small key. I guess I'm gonna just assume it's a crystal. I don't think we have any knowledge yet, but like, so I'm assuming that the other Mire small keys are gonna show up at some point.
Well, the funny thing is that the Mire big key being on left side makes okay, hit that switch. Makes left side only 2 key locked. Like, it reduces the key count by 1 because you can't spend the key in the basement by the big key being there. So it's actually only 1 key out of logic.
Makes sense.
And this is like,
think about
I don't know if Matt is gonna like maybe make that skip because he only has 1 Mire small, but that would be extremely disastrous for him if
catastrophic.
he decides to skip that on 1 small. Both players skipped it yesterday, but I mean, yesterday was like a time where it absolutely made sense because it was flipper locked and they were like maybe in GT mode, so it 100% made sense to skip yesterday. We'll see Like, he really needs to not skip it right now. Or...
Yeah, that's it'll be, it'll kind of add on to the deficits that kind of have slowly crept up on Matt's side.
Yeah, I mean, it would be kind of hard to imagine him coming back if he does skip it here.
If it's a crystal and Matt skips it, then at least there's a little bit of there's a tiny amount of reprieve, right? Because it can't be in GT. But if it's a pendant, holy frick! I don't see a path forward.
Yeah.
All right, pretty nice, straightforward for Gamma with Vitreous and a crystal and another TR smoke. I guess we're going to TR on Gamma's side.
Yeah, Gamma has decisions now. I mean, he could go beat Desert, but like he can actually do Hera into TR, right? If he goes to TR, he's gonna do Hera first. Like he was definitely trying to hold off Hera until he can.
Oh, get a Mire, maybe.
Well, because we don't have Mire, so he doesn't want to wrap around to Hera. But like now that he's probably going to the mountain, yeah, he'll probably do Hera into TR.
Okay. All right, Matt. The good news for Matt is that he is not skipping this, so we are going to get another dungeon clear on both sides.
Okay, Gamma is going to do Desert first, yeah. I mean, there's some things you would like to find before going up the mountain, since it's such a commitment. You know, like the Hera Big or Hera Small or TR4.
Yeah.
Like, it makes sense to potentially delay it a little, but you're probably still going to the mountain before Pod, because it's 2 dungeons you can beat versus a dungeon that you're 1 item away from beating.
So with this, we'll actually, after Gamma beats Desert and like full clears it, we'll be at both players have pretty much done the same thing, with the exception of Magic Bat with Fake Powder for Gamma. That's probably the big one.
That's one difference. Yeah, Gamma has done Catfish Pyramid, and
Pyramid Catfish.
Matt has done CT1. What was the small key he got on Catfish again?
It was a pod
small. So Gamma's up a pod small. Does that end up might put off the mountain a bit more because of not?
Yeah, maybe. That? Right. Yeah, maybe Matt will go to pod, right? Or I don't know where else he would go.
I could see pod. I mean, he could go to Hera, but like, you don't really want to go to Hera until you're ready to commit to TR.
Yeah, especially since we don't have the Mire, so then like going to Hera is just such a commitment already, and then you're already up there, and yeah,
and also like having no Hera Big or Small really makes it feel worse, because you're going all the way around to get there. You don't want to be forced to do that again.
For what it's worth, Gamma had also not done Spec Rock. That Matt did, but if he does the Hera stuff, like if we go up to the mountain, like as you kind of said before, Gamma's gonna have a little bit more efficient route to check those things.
Yeah, I mean, if he goes up the mountain, he's actually not going to do Spec. Well, he can do Spec Rock into Spike Cave as its own trip. We have the hammer for Spike Cave now. Like if he goes to Hera into TR, then he still doesn't actually have the chance to check Spec Rock. But yeah, I mean, it's nice for him that he gets to combo that with Spike Cave now, probably. I guess he might also just do TR into Spike Cave instead. Okay, we should have used the right bow.
Correct. Can't believe. All right, we got a 2 cycle with the again the unapproved bow. Yes, Gamma's whole stream. There's this race. Oh. Where are the admins when you need them, man?
Where is Gamma going? I'm guessing mountain now for him. Like,
yeah, that would be my guess as well.
Maybe he Spec Rock into Spike Cave first, or maybe just straight to Hera.
These are, well, like, is like going to Hera into Spike Cave, is this like 2 separate trips? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of consider these separated right now, right? Because he has to do Hera back into TR. He doesn't have the chance to like jump down and do these.
Okay, Matt is fluting. Where are we going? We're going to
pod? Yeah, because he's missing this TR small, like the mountain.
Saha. Right. Dream. Okay, yes.
This is What was our green pendant? This is still pretty out of logic.
Yeah,
so
it is out.
I don't really agree with just going and doing this as a complete one-off. Like, ideally, you'd combo this with Eastern or with Mire with Pod, considering it's like 2 keys out of logic anyway.
That's another pod key, by the way, on Spike Cave. The Gamma's up 4 pod keys.
Wow, and Matt is going to Pod, so
yeah.
Gamma is going to have many more keys for Pod when he goes there. I mean, Matt at least can get the back, but it could be bad for him if there's something in these 6 key checks.
If we can get a small key to this dungeon in Pod, is that at least a little bit better? We can't beat this right without the big key. But can we get we can get one more check then out of this?
Means he'll at least get one of them, yeah. Okay. But he is also gonna like have to find one of these pod smalls to actually beat the dungeon later. Which 2 of them are not in a great spot right now, Spike Cave and Catfish.
Yeah. Right.
Pod is a red crystal.
Okay, I was gonna say all 4 pod keys are in logic, right? So like the back, like the 4 key lock stuff is. Wow.
That looked so scary that he was gonna like accidentally jump off the edge and have to go all the way around.
That is
why
so
he canceled
funny,
his spin speed. Sorry, what were you saying? The pod keys are.
They're all in logic, correct? Like all of them, all 4 of them.
Spike Cave and Catfish. Yeah, I think so.
Catfish, yeah. Okay.
So yeah, there could be something in the back here. Back is in logic.
Okay, ice small key that we don't really care about. Oh, nice tempered. No. All right, well that's something.
Yeah.
Okay, that is the extent of our in logic checks for Hera. I guess, but we don't know what if the Hera big or something is in Pod here. Then okay, like the upstairs is also in logic, but this is that's kind of it.
Gamma is dropping down and doing compass chest. This is funny because I mean, so yesterday he skipped it, right? And I was talking to him yesterday and he asked me like, did Matt do that? I said, yeah, Matt dropped down and did that compass. Because like, you know, when they were last locating his mitts, he was like, please don't be the mitts and compass chest. Otherwise he's had those forever. But yeah, today, I mean, his road has gone quite well so far. So especially with that fake powder for the TR small, I think he's probably thinking like, yeah, I don't want to lose to something like Hera Compass.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Like, I don't know how, again, like, it's hard sometimes to tell, like, the state of a race, and or how good or bad your route has been, other than, like, the default, like, my opponent's had this unnecessary, like, just take the 20 seconds or whatever to go and get the thing, and then...
Yeah. And it is really hard to get back to Hera as well, so, like, if our Hera big is, you know, logically locking them something important in that compass chest... Oh, that is
Matt.
Matt
picked up a 3rd Turtle Rock small key. Eat that magic bat, all right?
So we are both gonna miss lava chest, but we're both not gonna get locked out of at Laser Bridge.
It's a little unfortunate that we don't have the mirror. Like, we're gonna have to leave Mimic Cave behind. Maybe it's not as unfortunate as it might seem, just because no one who wants to go do Mimic Cave. But you're already outside, so it's kind of like...
Yeah, I mean, you're going around to... Nice Thieves Big. You're going around to a big chest either way. But it's not like we're in like a go mode spot where we're gonna be skipping a bunch of stuff, so you would rather have that mirror and not leave that behind, but it's still... We have so much density here. And TR is our last pendant, so that powder might be in GT.
Oh my gosh, dude. Like...
Gamma's probably feeling extra good about that TR small right now. I bet that's what he's thinking. Like, there might be 2 TR smalls.
There's just a mirror.
We're not leaving behind. Like, he's definitely thinking, like, our 2 TR smalls could be behind GT right now, and it's really nice that he gets to finish this off here.
Is this, by the way, what he actually thinks when he sequence breaks something this strongly? He must feel really good about having this TR small key in his possession. I mean, he does, like, because that TR key on Magic Bat is, like, massive, but...
Yeah. He's saying something like, this TR key is dirty, so I'm gonna... Mire out of Laser Bridge to not do out of logic stuff.
By the way, like what do we need still for Go mode? Like what can be in GT for us other than CT2?
Nothing, because we can already beat all 3 of our pendants, so yeah, it's just going to be only a CT small at the most in GT. And that means, what do we need for Go mode? Thieves big, Matt just got. We need flippers, pod big, Eastern big. So between the 2 of them, there's just 3 unknown items there. Which are all pre-GT.
Yeah.
And then the CT small.
Yeah. Well, see, CT. This is why you have to check Lumberjack, right? CT small is just is always your Go mode.
Yeah. But what if Lumberjack has some item that lets you logically know where your CT small is?
Like, does that happen? I guess a key sanity.
It's not common. I mean, you could see a small key or even a big key up there, like maybe a big key up there, and then you figure out that it's ice big or something, and then.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah.
But no, I mean it's not very common that you actually are able to make use of it. Like it's something like PED has a much higher chance of giving you some really important information because it actually tells you what small key it is, right? Like you see a pod small on
that's true.
Or like something, and then you know like
or maybe not. Yeah.
Well, not map unless it's VT.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and it like whereas like you see a small key on Lumberjack in this, and it's like, okay, maybe that's like a small key that's required for GT, and my CT small is pre-GT, but you're probably missing a bunch of small keys, so you can't really confirm that until you pick up some more small keys.
We should have skipped Mimic Cave. We didn't need this money. By the way, we never checked Zora, right?
Nope. Nobody's done Zora. Oh, speaking of CT smalls.
Yeah, that is our castle tower too. GT is completely empty. That is pretty nice news, honestly. Especially for people who have earlier bedtimes. Just basically saved ourselves like 4 minutes of basement clear.
Yeah. So now we have CT as an option. I mean, that's kind of nice for Gamma because like probably his best option right now is pod, but now he can do like CT climb into pod, get those 2 checks on the way.
I was gonna ask, do we have 5-6 crystal knowledge? I think we saw pod was 5. Do we know anything else? Because maybe he can do like
5.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, pod was 5, so we already are not going to have them. But I think the other crystals we've got have not been red crystals, unless I was not paying attention.
Oh, God,
the powder on the
powder on Laser Bridge. This is disgusting, by the way. Absolutely. Oh, what a game! What a game!
The 5th pod small. I know Gamma is feeling so. Oh, there's a desert small too. Gamma's feeling so good about that. Like our last pod's TR small might be in GT. It is very fortunate for Matt that he was able to get that TR small out of pod.
At least a little bit of reprieve for Matt.
Actually, no, because Gamma already knows that it's not locked by GT, right? Because there's the desert small on Laser Bridge that's locked by 3 TR smalls, so there has to be 3 TR smalls like before that powder outside of Magic.
Oh, because it's
pre-GT.
Yeah.
Desert's a crystal. Yeah, and also the pod small pod is crystal as well. Yeah, so he knows that TR is not locked by GT. But I mean, he could still hope that TR small is in a really gross spot to. Like, I guess Mire locked anywhere, then it would kind of be a forced double dip unless you did the fake powder.
Oh, nice these on Smokey. Okay. That's gonna be pretty happy then, getting that. I mean, they're both gonna be able to check these on big chest pretty comfortably.
Yeah. I mean, Gamma's definitely gonna do CT into pod and get his thieves big. Yeah, it does seem like we're probably on a really straightforward path where all the decisions will be obvious. And what are we missing? Eastern big.
Eastern Big, Pod Big, which is all
and Pod Big and Flippers, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm not sure like really what's gonna bail Matt out and catch him up here. Like if anything, he might get destroyed by these extra checks Gamma's gonna get in Pod. I'm not sure like what checks he's gonna be able to get to before Gamma. Like probably not really anything.
Well, I mean, like lava chests can have something. Like yeah, like if you're rooting for Matt, you want things that are somewhat like out of the way, and then you want Matt to go to them first. But I really don't see Matt kind of going off the beaten path because again, like I don't really think that he necessarily feels so far behind that he feels like he needs to make like a like a weird play or something that's like a one-off.
Yeah. I mean, there's pretty much no way either of them are getting up to lava chest before like last location. Like unless you're just going for an insane gamble.
Yeah. I mean, like there's stuff. There's like mirror lock stuff now, right? Like checkerboard, graveyard ledge, K45. That may or may not be the purple chest. May not be on the way, for people.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of like kind of orphaned mirror checks, but like I don't know. I mean, they're both gonna like beat Thieves Town into Smith Chain into mirror checks. Like, yeah, like I don't really know what check is there gonna be that Matt's gonna, because they're both gonna do that path, right? They're both gonna do Thieves into Smith Chain mirror checks. Like I think they're just both gonna do that for sure, and like they can get up to Capture Zora, Graveyard Ledge stuff from the pyramid after climbing it. But like they're gonna do Thieves Town first.
Oh, yeah, we got the broken pot. But otherwise, pretty fast climb.
Broken pot, is that a thing? The pot can just die?
Yeah. Because you like, I don't quite remember the details, but yes, that was a thing that can happen. Ask if PH is in chat somewhere or any NMG person, then they can tell you like in great detail about how that happens.
I see.
Okay. Yeah, pretty decent distance.
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, I guess like Matt going straight to Hera Big Chest right now could be good for him, but he's gonna get his Thief Small on Trinex, right? So like I can't really see him just going straight to Thieves Town once he has that Thief Small.
Yeah, and he'll do that before going up to Castle Tower as well, because like Matt's already been over to Pod, so I think that he's trying to delay Pod now for Big Key, any other small keys. Hopefully that sixth one, or the sixth unknown pod key will actually show up.
Yeah, he definitely never really wants to go back to Pod until he gets the big key. And you have Pod for Gamma, so we'll see if there's anything on these 6 key checks. That Thieves Big is not quite in logic. Gamma has 5, but it's almost in logic.
Yeah. We only know about 4. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Yeah, we only know about 5. We do not know where the 6th pod key is, but we do know it's pre-GT. So, but again, I mean, it can be just one of these isolated checks at this point, right? Graveyard Ledge. Could be Zora. We all decided to isolate that one. Although we don't know what's on Zora Ledge either, so maybe it's not quite as isolated as I think it is.
Yeah. I mean, Zora's not a very good option when half the checks are Flippers locked, and Flippers would give us a swamp clear. And is also one of our go mode items.
Yeah, we still have Ice Big and Swamp Big keys to kind of bait us before getting the keys that we want.
The bad big keys, yeah. Yeah,
so I guess like because these guys all have just very straightforward. Like, I'm going to go to this dungeon after this dungeon after this dungeon. Like, yeah, if everything is just on the path, like it doesn't really look like there's anything that's gonna stop Gamma from claiming a spot in the grand finals.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like there's much of a win condition for Matt. Certainly something here would not be great. Okay, nothing in the big key chest.
So Matt's at least safe from that. Although if you come back with more pod keys, like, do you do big key chest first versus Harmless Hellway? You didn't have the big key, so...
Like, even if you come back with 4, or...?
Yeah, like, suppose in this case, yeah, you come back, like, maybe Matt will go do Catfish after Aga, but, like, Spike Cave is kind of one of those iffier spots where I don't know if he'll willingly go back, unless maybe he combines it with Hera or something.
Yeah, I mean, both of them are, like, there's ways to get there. He can get to Catfish, combo with Zora, and do it after CT. And you can combo Spike Cave with Hera, but like they're both a little out of the way compared to like our better options of beating dungeons. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, he probably wouldn't end up coming back with 4. I guess maybe if he gets to go -1 and has the pod big. Nice.
I forgot about Skull Big.
Oh yeah, I thought you didn't even mention that.
Yep, I did not mention that one because I looked down the tracker. I was like, oh, okay, like we were only missing Swamp and Ice are the ones that I completely blanked on Skull. So yeah, we need so there's still Swamp Big and Ice Big out there to trick us. My statement still holds true.
That's been the only thing in Thieves so far.
Yeah, so far. Alright, there's a 4th TR small key. I don't know if Gamma has any regrets. Slider, yeah. Oh yeah, Shin's got it, yeah.
Yeah, 2 pod smalls Matt is missing, yeah. Which would not
like...
be great if there's something right here. No? Okay. Well, he's safe from the key locked ones.
Okay. So Matt now has an additional potential check of Big Key Skull Big, if he wants to go take that. Yeah, but this is just going to be the rest of the Smith Chain stuff. Purple chest, hammer pegs.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Gonna get his 4th TR small.
Oh yeah,
Didn't you say?
Forgot.
I was gonna say, like, doesn't Matt? I remember you saying this. Like, Matt avoids spin speeds as much as he can, but he chose to spin speed off of Thieves Town rather than hook speed off of it.
Oh, interesting. His NMG route is the one that minimizes the number of spin speeds he has to do in the game.
I see, but apparently not his rando routing.
Yeah, I guess not, because I kind of figured like once you get the hook shot, like you just hook speeds like everywhere.
By the way, we did get Eastern Big, one of our items on hammer pegs. Gamma is not behind. He's up the castle tower. He should be overall ahead right now.
Yeah. Alright, this is a TR4 for Matt. That Gamma illegally obtained with his not powder earlier. That let him do a TR clear. But it turns out though both players only went to TR with 3 keys because Matt went to pod first before TR and got his 3rd TR small key. So both players ended up leaving Lava Chest behind. Okay, alright, so Matt's gonna do some of this, Smith Chain en route stuff, so we're gonna get K45. And if we can get flippers... Oh, I guess we're always gonna do Bomble's Tablet, right? That's on the way?
Yeah, we're gonna do that too, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he could have gone straight to Eastern, but, like, there's only 2 checks in Eastern, so... Makes sense to just do this loop.
Okay, I mean, like, Matt he's only gotten 1 more pod key. Like, would you just do Eastern separately then?
Yeah, I mean, there's no chance you're going back to pod on 3 smalls to do 1 6 key lock check, especially when you might need that small to beat the boss anyway.
Yeah.
If you don't have the small key show up. So yeah, he's absolutely just gonna go to Eastern in the light world, unless he gets the pod big on these next couple checks.
You think there's any consideration then for him to go up and do, like, since we have the Mire now, like he can go to Hera Big Chest and Spike Cave before Eastern, just so he can maybe try and get another pod key or like pod big or something. No, or is that like too much?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're gonna go do like random checks just to try to combo pod Eastern. Probably just go to Eastern. Okay. Like everything we have is kind of like, I mean, he might do Castle Tower. Like that one is.
Oh yeah, okay.
2 checks.
Okay, yeah, okay. That I think that makes sense. Like then you Castle Tower into pod, right? Well, Castle Tower into pod.
Well, no, not into pod. Like we still don't want to go to pod unless we have the big key or at least more smalls. But I guess like he might do Kafir Zora after this, or he might just Mire and go straight to Eastern.
Oh yeah.
We can always save and quit back to
right
Pyramid anytime, so it would kind of make sense to just Mire after this, and I mean check Pyramid Ledge and then just leave and go to Eastern. I think that's probably what he'll do.
Yeah, and I guess one of the things that Matt had invested his time in was first Just Castle Tower pretty early on, so there was which didn't have anything, and so this is part of the deficit that Matt has.
Yeah.
That Gamma just hasn't given.
Overall, there wasn't any like huge differences, right? Like they did a little bit of different orders of dungeons, but mostly it didn't matter that much. Like Gamma did not get to single dip pod, so pod before TR didn't actually hurt Matt. Yeah, I think it's just efficiency. Yeah, like.
Yeah. Well, Matt did like he did spec rock checks. Like once he was on the mountain, so it's kind of like a separate trip for him, which Gamma kind of got to like combo that, and yeah. But like overall, it was probably just like some of the smaller things. But yes, like some of the micro routing though, like Matt had to double dip, and whereas Gamma did not.
Yeah.
I would probably say there is a very slight, I would say like smoother execution from Gamma. Every once in a while you kind of see Matt getting like bullied a little bit. That is very minor in the grand scheme of things. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean like the Moth, like Gamma's Moth was definitely a decent bit faster, and yeah, it all adds up. Like, because Gamma is overall up checks as well, right? Like he's up Catfish and Spike Cave that Matt hasn't done. Is that like the only 2 checks, which actually happen to both be pod smalls? That might be like the only 2 checks he's up on Matt after Matt gets Pyramid here and CT2.
Well, I guess like the rest of the pod checks, if that counts.
The pod checks, which is because of those pod smalls, but.
Alright. So Gamma's gonna finish up the Smith chain. So he'll get his purple chest turn in, Bumbo's tablet, and then where are we supposed to go? Zora?
Well, we're gonna beat Eastern. Yeah, I think they're probably both gonna beat Eastern, like soon. Like I guess, I mean, is Gamma actually not that ahead because they're both right here? They're both about to go to Eastern, right? And
well,
like Matt's probably just gonna Mire and go to Eastern. Gamma's gonna go to Eastern right here. Like this is the difference right now, right? Like it's actually not that much of a lead.
No, Aga's kind of long, but I guess Bumbo's tablet's also kind of long.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a bit of cutscene here and stuff, but like this is probably less of a lead than I thought.
Well, I mean, like you said, Gamma's still up on checks.
Yeah.
Right. It kind of depends in this case if Matt ever goes and does those checks. Okay. All right. Looks like Matt is too.
Yeah, he's gonna Mire. Yeah, and just go to Eastern. Not in the right spot though. Okay, we're just gonna save and quit because he was gonna Mire bonk.
It's fine.
I mean, surely it was faster to just let the Mire bonk happen than to save and quit, probably, but. He did not know where to Mire after doing the pyramid item. But yeah, I mean, if the items are all on the path now, like, Gamma's got this much of a lead, but it's not a lot of a lead. It's a bit less than I thought. Like, I mean, I guess Gamma ends up spending a bit of time on Pod Big Key Chest and Hellway that Matt didn't, and obviously, yeah, like the Catfish and Spike Cave that Matt is maybe never going to have to do if our items are just on the path.
Sorry, so remind me, we need pod big and flippers? Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah. And we're probably just expecting our flippers to show up, and then that gives us all of Swamp, and then get our pod big in Swamp. But yeah, I mean, this race is not that over then. I mean, it depends what they, kind of the decisions they make here. I'm guessing they'll probably both do like maybe checkerboard into right side desert.
Oh yeah, we did get this.
Seems like maybe our best option.
Yeah, we got the Desert Small Key on Laser Bridge, which both players have their TR4, so they are very much aware that it's available.
Probably the last location, yeah. But like, it is possible here for Matt to choose correctly and take the lead if he does not do the same thing as Gamma. But I feel like at least their first choice, like Desert, seems like the most attractive option.
It's a relatively, maybe the fastest, I guess, for your return on checks.
The quick 2 checks, yeah. And you never need to go back to Mire, desert area.
That is the
okay.
Big key to ice, that's right. Okay. We're only needing Swamp Big now. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask, like, because Eastern Big was in hammer pegs, and like we had all this stuff like pretty early, like I don't know, would you feel bad for getting the Eastern Big so late?
No, because the hammer was in Hype Cave, right? So there's no way that you have the hammer without doing that south loop, and then yeah, you're never getting there until you're like doing Thieves Town. Like, I think they probably both expect that this is how it turned out for the other person as well.
Alright, this is going to be desert right side for Gamma. And we'll see what Matt decides to do. I meant to go look at the time. Like, what the actual time net difference is between when Gamma caught the crystal and when Matt caught the crystal. 30 seconds, maybe? 45?
I mean, let's see when, like, Matt's probably going straight here. Gamma entered this at 16:56.
16:56, okay.
He is going there.
That is the big key to pod.
Okay. We are going to pod.
Oh.
That's kind of awkward for Matt. Like, well, Gamma's, he's still going to do checkerboard. There's only 2 checks in pod.
If Matt just says, forget the 6 key lock stuff, I'm just going to go beat Helma, like, it will save him. Like, he will actually be able to bank this time, assuming he never goes back.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward just getting one of the pod big, because it only gives him, like, 2 out of logic checks in pod right now. Like... Oh, okay. They were just both right here.
we'll just go mode. No problem.
Well,
we're in go mode.
Desert, I was not paying attention to it. Okay, now we need to check the time difference because now we're just...
Okay, we land at Link's house at 17:55.
55-ish.
Yeah.
I mean, Matt could also choose...
on a checkerboard. Okay, we're just going the long way. Okay, a little bit longer.
Yeah. Okay, what'd you say? 55 blue landing.
Yeah, 17:55. We landed on like in front of Link's house. Yeah. Okay, this is looking like 45 to a minute worth of buffer for Gamma.
Yeah.
$38. So 43 seconds.
43, yeah.
43 seconds. Okay. It's not a lot, but it is pretty substantial. Like for 2 very strong execution runners who is again, if you were gonna do an execution battle between either of these guys, you are definitely fighting an uphill battle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like pretty not comebackable from probably, but yeah, I don't know, like Ganon Disaster, maybe Moldorm Falls or something, but he did pod on 2 smalls and then got his 3rd on Laser Bridge, so he does have a pod small for the boss.
Yeah, he has just enough. But we don't need to do any more checks, so...
It was going to be a really awkward spot for Matt if he gets that pod big, and then his options is like go to pod for 2 out of logic checks and miss the 2 other 6 key lock checks, or does he just do other checks? Like, it actually kind of seemed like, I mean, because Gamma was going to go do the pod big chest and stuff, maybe Matt was just not going to go to pod and do other stuff. Like, maybe it actually could have
it's very possible.
Caught him up even more, but yeah, they were just both there. Uncome back fromable, okay. I misspoke then.
Have we ever seen Gamma's game crash? I don't know if I've ever seen a console crash from Gamma.
You're jinxing it right now. Don't say
You're
that.
right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're right.
Commentator curse.
Can you delete that last part of the tape? Oh, Zap. Okay, you know what? I'm just not gonna say anything. I think there's some PTSD in. Yeah.
A famous crash, really. I don't think I know that.
That's right. Yeah. Fear, I believe, was the lead admin at the time that happened during the season. This was like season 4 or 5 or something. Yeah, I don't remember. It was some number of seasons ago, but it was quite the it caused quite a rift in fractures in the community for sure. Okay, Gamma is leaving at 1:21:07, like just mirrored into Light Worlds.
Okay.
I don't know if in this case if Matt did make up some time. Looks this Argus fight's looking pretty good though.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's some time back. Very nice zero cycle.
Matt's energy is showing.
Yeah.
It's a very long crystal cutscene. I think it's.
Did you start the mirror?
It's 07. This is when he led. Okay, so I think it's okay. It's about even. I did it when Gamma first landed in Light World, so still looked like about 40 seconds. Okay,
so basically Gamma actually made up time during the dungeon, but then Matt must have got the time back from the zero cycle. I wasn't really paying attention to what he actually gained time on during the dungeon.
Swamp Palace is, it's a lot of like paper cuts. It's like whenever you get knocked out of your dash, you get knocked out for anything, you just have to basically restart. So I think just like with any other split, it's very easy to lose time on.
Yeah. But I feel like that's especially true in NMG when you don't have like the hook shot and you gotta do all those other rooms. But
I mean, it's like a Phelps Way is a very common screen to lose time on, right? You pick up the pod and then all those hovers are just ready to bite at you.
Yeah, we already have everything, silvers and stuff, so no comebacks from opening chests at the top of GT and having silvers up there.
Yeah, I sincerely doubt anybody or either of these guys will actually open any extra checks. Like maybe once for funsies. Like if you have a meme chest that you like to go open, or something that holds a lot of sentimental value for you, then sure. But I mean, this is winners finals of Cabookey. It is not an elimination match for the record, because this is from the winner side. The loser will drop down into the lower bracket, and then okay, it's you and Zelda, correct, Jammo, who's left, and then the winner of that race will face Matt or Gamma, and then.
Probably
and
not
then
at this point, but yeah.
Yeah, and then the winner of this race will be in the winner's bracket waiting for the grand finals. Yeah. And then the person who comes back from the lower bracket needs to win twice. So like because you can basically think of it as like a best of 3 series at that point. Whenever Gamma already had, or the winner in this case, projected winner of Gamma is going to be like upper race.
Yeah. Okay, he got grabbed at 11. But yeah, definitely the winner of this one is like the big favorite to win the tournament. They just got to win one more versus other people have to win multiple.
Yeah. I mean, you look at the 4 people, like Jammo, Zelda, Matt, and Gamma, the margin, right, between, let's say, like, the quote-unquote, like, whatever, skill, ability, right, like, quality of rando runner, it's like, when you're at that level, it's very difficult to be able to, like, really discern, like, oh yeah, this person is clearly like better than this other person, right? So the fact that Gemmo's saying that you only need to win one more race if you win this run, right, is like a very big advantage on your part, because the randomization like is will have a significant more impact for you.
It's like about 49 seconds now, so Gamma has gained another like 4 or 5 seconds in that dungeon.
Right. Oh no, Matt!
Okay, well there's another
5 seconds. Oh my gosh. Alright, so first try Waffle House, no problems.
And everyone left has key drop turned on except for Matt. You know, I'm just saying, like, when I was in the winner's bracket, I had like a bunch of key drop races, and then when I dropped to the loser's bracket, I had 3 key sanity races in a row. So, you know, it seems like the key droppers are in a certain part of the bracket. Just a pattern that I noticed.
I will say, and speaking of additional settings, yeah. So you have key drop turned on, right? Matt has mirror scroll turned on, which did have probably some impact before we're getting the mirror. Gamma and Zelda, in addition to these settings turned on, they in fact have Enemizer turned on. If we do see like a Gamma and Zelda matchup, right, it will be extremely fun for us.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, nothing against Matt, like he's a great player, but if Zelda does beat me, I do hope that Zelda goes to the finals, so that we get to watch
some Enemizer.
a key drop Enemizer as the finals for the full chaos.
Amazing. Yes.
Yeah, so it already happened, and it was already wild. Gamma was like 6 minutes ahead of the escape or something.
Yes, I believe.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal for him. Like feeling that, like the escape going that badly, and against Gamma, who you can't lose any time against. I don't know if that was the reason he lost. Like, I don't know if he lost by more than that or what, but either way, he certainly was just feeling garbage after that.
Yeah, right. And like, especially, and this happens in non-Enemizer, non-keys or whatever, right? And it's like, maybe you feel like you made a mistake or you died, let's say, in an escape during casual boots or something, right? There's a very common mentality saying like, I'm already 2 minutes behind. If I just do what, well, like if I just follow Gamma, I'm just gonna lose. Or I'm gonna follow my opponent, I'm just gonna lose, right? So I need something else to help me, like, you know, make up some time, right? So then your decision making is different. Maybe your execution also is a little bit impacted, because now you feel like you're behind as opposed to like I've got some buffer or I can just play my game type of thing, right? I mean, all of these kind of like effects can come into play, and it's really hard to quantify. Like, like if Zelda wasn't behind by 10 minutes in Escape, would he have won? Like because of this exactly 10 minutes? It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, because the effect on his mental can't be quantified. Gamma did lose some time on Lambo. He had 2 arrows going in, and had to grab those arrows there. Let's see, what's our next timing point? Let's see when he opens this door goes out at 33.
Okay.
No Moldorm Falls though, which is like maybe one way that Matt could have kind of got back into it.
I guess maybe a little bit more a slight more variation in that, like maybe there's Aga cycle differences.
Yeah, Aga cycles definitely can make some difference, but
6 seconds.
Kind of felt like he needed like a Moldorm Fall or a Ganon Fall is kind of the only way.
Yeah, Moldorm Fall, I want to say, it depends obviously on like when you end up falling, but I would say something like 15 to 20 seconds. That's a pretty decent ballpark.
Yeah. That is a nice first cycle. Oh, this looks like...
Oh, very uncomeback fromable. Is that 2 cycle? There was no wiggle room there for Gamma.
Oh wait, I wasn't paying attention to the first. Okay, that was a 3 cycle. I wasn't paying
attention
to the first
okay,
cycle.
Okay.
Okay, I was wondering because it didn't really look like he got 3 hits on that last one. Like, it looks like one of them would have gotten eaten. Also, I was not paying attention when Matt went through that door.
I think it was 22. 22, maybe.
Okay, so that sounds
like 51
like about
seconds,
the same.
Maybe?
Yeah, like 50 seconds-ish. I wasn't even looking at the timer, but this was a fast seed, almost sub 130.
Yeah.
Gonna be like a 131 or something.
Yeah. We didn't do any of GT. That was pretty nice.
Route for both of them.
Yeah, doubled of Eastern, and yeah, that might have been. I guess we doubled of Dark Death Mountain because we get to Mire. Although, was there anything in Mire? Maybe not. I don't know.
Actually, the Mire was in TR.
Oh no,
so
yeah,
it actually was.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I
we
didn't
had
even
to
think of that until now.
Right.
But yeah, you actually had to do that mountain and save and quit and then get back there. Yeah. Nice triple.
Yeah.
And yep, it's gonna be it for Gamma. GG.
GG. Yeah, very well played.
Yeah, very well played by both. And
I would like to say for the record that the
right, like he probably would have chose pod first, and then where was our pod big again? That was on.
Pod big was in Desert Right. That was on. So Desert Small Key was on Laser Bridge.
Right, so it actually was not a required pod double dip. Like that's one thing that could have gone better. Like they could have chose to just go to right side desert instead of dipping pod, but
yeah,
it made sense though. Like going to the density, especially after you're at the pyramid.
Yeah, very, very fun race. Like very exciting race. Like this was, and you got to see, especially some very nice execution at the end, well, and throughout, by both, two of the best players in the world.
Yeah, and it was very close.
Very close.
Both races.
Yes.
Before the console crash, we were close.
Yeah.
We did not crash this time. We made it. GG to Matt.
Yeah, big GGs to Matt. All right, and yeah, with this, Gamma will be sitting in the winners' grand finals, and Matt will be facing the winner of Jammo and Zelda. We'll be playing Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. It'll actually be very convenient. Oh, speaking of, we are joined by both Gamma and Matt. GG's, guys.
GG.
Yo, GG's.
GG's.
Very close race.
Yeah, I felt like I overcleared, so I wasn't feeling pretty good about that one.
How did you feel about being invisible for, I don't know, 20 seconds in CAC, Gamma? While you were dropping off your friend.
There's a time for anyone to ever do fake powder. That would be it. I feel like. So I'm like, I think this is fine. Did you do that, Matt?
No, that TR key would have been very nice.
Yeah, I mean, it actually didn't really end up mattering, right? Like, so Matt chose to dip pod first because he didn't have 3 TR smalls and got his TR small out of pod. So you guys both went to TR on 3 smalls. Gamma ended up dipping pod anyway because, it was kind of your best option after CT, even though the pod double dip was not required. But yeah, I mean, that basically just worked out like the same. It did seem like potentially really big for you, as that powder being on Laser Bridge is hilarious. But yeah, it turns out that.
I was really hoping that, because I saw it was a pendant when I went into the dungeon. So I'm like, oh, please just be like a powder in the front and there's no other keys available, because I figured something was going to be on Laser Bridge. But yeah, I mean, the other one being where it is, like, but at least I got it out of the way, with Smith. So there's that.
But yeah, I mean, so I'd say overall, I mean, mostly you guys cleared most of the same stuff. Like, I think the only differences in checks is that Gamma did Spike Cave because he held off Spec Rock and comboed Spike Cave, got a pod small out of there. Gamma also did Pyramid Catfish after getting his hammer in Hype Cave. So you ended up having go mode pod. It was going to be kind of an awkward spot for Matt when he got that pod big in Desert Right side. It's like, is he going to go do Helmet out of Logic or just continue doing other overworlds? But then the flippers was just right there on checkerboard anyway.
Yeah. A terrible option to that point.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, mostly it was pretty linear. Like, yeah, I mean, Gamma kind of took a lead at the start, like, got to his, what was it, Pearl and Agina a little sooner. Like, Matt went to CT1 before going to Agina, but
Oh,
and also went up to Spec Rock.
Yeah, I mean, it did feel pretty lean. Like apart from that, annoying Pearl, like going to Dark World, I didn't feel like just finish off Skull and Dark World loop, and it kind of feels like I don't know. Maybe I could have held off Ice, but there was nothing there anyways. But yeah, Mire was the next obvious play, and it's like.
And I was just like, I'm just gonna clear Skull before doing Dark Death Mountain and then go there. I just didn't want to get opted into some horrible Smith chain garbage to get progression, but it was just there. I think that cost me some time for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you guys both did Skullwoods like before Village. Gamma did Mountain before Skullwoods. You did Mountain after, but like that kind of worked out the same, right? Like.
No, so he didn't have a key either. He had to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Yeah, and then like Matt chose Desert before Ice, Gamma chose Ice before Desert, but like again, that didn't matter at all. There was no difference between those two options. So like overall, it was like fairly small differences in routing choices for you guys.
Yeah, I was a little worried because like there's a world where you get, I'm just trying to think, right? Because I guess if I had gone, I'm just like the order of the end game, like getting the flipper slash was obviously the best thing. I guess there's just that Eastern Big and Hammer Pegs. Because I was trying to think of what could throw you off. Because there's the Mire Big, which definitely could have thrown you off.
Your Hammer's in Hype Cave, and then you're going to do it after Thieves Town. Like, yeah, there wasn't really any other way about that.
Yeah.
I maybe because the way I routed Kakariko, I don't know if Matt did the same, but I usually blind grab the race game, and there was 300 right there. But I came from the south, so I'm like, I'm not gonna get that. And when I got the ice rod off Hope, I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope Matt gets to 300 and like does a water.
I did get to 300, but I didn't get to 500.
Oh, there was no money? I don't.
No, there's no money.
Didn't get anything in Mini Moldum or anything. So that kind of worked out for both of you. But Gamma saved the time of grabbing that race game at least. Yeah. Which I mean, considering it was a 1 minute difference, like you probably saved 30 seconds on grabbing that race game, right?
But you said you scouted it and then you went to go grab it, Matt?
Yeah, I know. I felt terrible, but
yeah, I mean, I went down there. I think it was like 100 rupees, so it would have been fairly close. It's kind of safe to assume maybe you'll just get the money in Mini Moldum Cave, or maybe even farm. But if you're that far off, I don't bother farming from that 20 rock cave.
Yeah, no, I mean he was like 80 off, right? So you're not going to do 4 times into 4 times. There's no way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of forgot about that ice rod. Like if you had to end up getting Zora money, with the flippers like being go mode, you're never getting that ice rod. Yeah. Yeah.
Like I didn't even go check Zora ledge or Zora at all. So it's doing Hope was just a garbage one-off that I would not consider. If I get flippers, I'm gonna look for the ice rod and and swamp.
Yeah. You guys pretty much had flippers go mode like 2 seeds in a row, so apparently just never do flippers checks. I mean, I guess this time you actually had a GT big and an ice rod behind the flippers.
Yeah. I'm okay with that. I like flippers go mode.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just felt okay, but maybe I thought I maybe over clear too. But yeah, I did consider if you would fake powder as well. I'm like, this kind of sets you up for it. You get the flute, you grab Smiths, and you get the hammer and Hype Cave. So it's like, I guess I don't know. Like I rarely ever fake powder. I really hate going out of the way for it. But since I was right there with Smiths, I did feel good. But I really wish that the TR small was somewhere really garbage.
I did spend a decent amount of time doing stuff because like. After I'd done Dark Death Mountain, I was like, I'm not going back there until I can clear TR, right? And so I was doing things just to find that third TR key, which ended up being in pod. Probably didn't make any difference in the end, but I felt like, it'd be really nice to have had that. But that did give me the Thieves Big, which was kind of nice. It might have made the order better.
Yeah, I don't think it mattered, right? Because like the thing that you did while avoiding the mountain was pod dip. I mean, that was the extra thing you did over Gamma. But then after mountain, because the pod big was not, like you still didn't have it, his best option was like CT into pod, right? So like it kind of ended up not mattering. Like
Yeah, fair.
you basically just both came down to pod as your best option. Like if the pod big was in TR, that would have been really nice for Gamma. But I mean, I guess you could have gone to right side desert before the pod dip and single dipped pod. This time was you.
Me.
Yeah.
My skip was awful.
Matt's was a little rough, so
I got owned by that first guard so badly.
Yeah, that hallway. Yeah, I think it was 4-second difference or something.
Oh wow. Okay, I felt immediately tilted because as soon as I dashed out of Link's house, I dashed like off the
you
oh
my god! You jumped up left off the thing. Yeah.
I'm already gonna lose a race already before I even get to escape.
Yeah. No, I mean you got like a 503 or something. Like considering that dash and the text boxes, like that was quite a good escape outside of that.
Yeah. Like I'm happy. So yeah, I mean GG's, Matt.
Yeah, GG's. I would have felt a little dirty if I'd won this race, so I'm kind of glad that this was the outcome after last night. So it's all good.
Yeah, no, it's good. GG's, and hopefully you crush whoever comes your way, whether it be only Gemma and Zelda. No, Teltar's down there too.
No, he's not.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
You're cheering for Matt because then you don't have to worry about Enemizer or key drop or anything.
I don't want. I'm sorry. Like I really enjoy racing Zelda, but I think I've reached my quota with that Enemizer. I don't want any more. So
you cheer for anybody but Zelda to
anyone.
Make
yeah,
you can throw tomorrow, Jammo. It can happen.
Yeah, I'm cheering for Zelda to get it back, so we get to watch that
again. But thanks all. Thanks for comms. I appreciate it. Jammo, Clear Mouse, and restreamer Jaxie, and who was doing tracking. Sorry.
That's Lady Laura, Linda, and myself.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for doing this twice, by the way, because of me. I really appreciate that.
Oh yeah, it was twice the fun. They were both fun races to watch. So
yeah, they were very fun. Thank you so much, guys. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, enjoy. I guess sitting tight for a bit, Gamma, since you're grand finals. Yeah, Jammo and Zelda are playing Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, and hopefully we can get a restream where Matt can commentate as well. It'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Scout out your opponent.
Yeah. Huh? It's gonna be key drop though, so there'll be a little bit
different. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. You did great on the last one. Actually, I think you and I commentated Zelda and Jammo like in the winter.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, actually, the first match of me versus
Zelda. You did great. So it was great.
Yeah.
A lot of repeats this time. Yeah, but thank you so much again for the tracking, Jaxie and Lady Little Linda. Really good to see you again. And yeah, best of luck, everyone, moving forward.
All right. Well, I guess that's going to be my cue to take us out of here. So yeah, if you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to give both of our runners a follow, matt7898 and Gammachuu. I want to also thank our commentary booth, Clearmouse and Jammo6, for the amazing comms, for also doing this twice. I would have not liked to have seen. I would have loved to have done a third restream of this, but I don't think the other people would be very amused at this. I also want to thank Lady Laura Linda for joining me on the tracking. Just some scheduling and housekeeping. Yeah, so we've got the lower bracket semifinals between Zelda and Jammo, August 21st, 2026, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We do have comms up there already on volunteering, Clearmouse and Matt. If you would like to sign up to track that match, go over to Hyrule Town Hall, that's hyruletownhall.com, and go over to the Cabookey tournament page for more information. We also got a few cross keys matches tomorrow as well that have some crew that could use some more signups as well. So tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, Dartpeg's Incoherent. Just needs a tracker and 2 commentators. Adirondack Jetaman at 5 p.m. just needs 2 comms. And GGW Tailin116 needs 2 comms and a tracker. Runs signing off.